You know, my first ever sorcery video is 5 years old. I can't even remember if it's still up or not. Like, if you can still find it, because I might have gotten shy and removed my old videos. Not like removed, but completely privated them. Just because, you know, I want them there so I can look back on them, but like also they're really embarrassing. I mean, my current videos aren't great either, but anyway, welcome back to Sorcery. The series that nobody actually enjoys except for me and a couple other people. Let's keep playing. You get to your feet and stretch. Warm sunshine falls through the open south window of the house, making the dust sparkle as it floats past. It's clear there's nothing here. You turn to go, and that is when you see the skeleton tied to the wall above the doorframe. Look at that skeleton. How'd I help that guy? You stare up at it. The figure must have been a big man once. His wide leg bones now strapped with leather through iron pins hammered into the stone, and his shoulders are broad and stocky, now attached to hooks that still bear the trace of his blood. His empty skull hangs low, sockets staring at the floor. Aside from the gruesome nature, there is something very strange about it all. How did he get up there? Where are his belongings? Why would anyone put him there? I believe I have another dose of the red spell. How did he get up there? There are no ladders or steps. He cannot have been simply pinned up there alive unless it was done by a group of 10, or while he was unconscious or dead drunk. It is more likely, in fact, that he was pinned there by some magic, the work of a sorcerer then. Where are his belongings? Staring at the skeleton, you finally realize the most curious aspect of his macabre display. Where are his belongings? Indeed, where are his clothes? The skeleton has not a scrap or rag of cloth on his bones. No, shoot. Not a ring, boot, or hat. Whoever did this made sure to strip him of everything. Whatever for? Why would anyone go into the trouble? It isn't public enough for an execution. It's hardly It's hardly surreptitious. I don't know that word. Either. I'll use my res on him. Maybe. Sure. Drip, drip. The water begins to shimmer with an inner light, and you toss the holy water at the hanging skeleton? No, come on. And now I need to wrap. No? No way. I can't actually talk to him without tell. God damn it. Who are you? He just goes... makes skeleton sounds. Dop? Big. Why would I big? Zen. Release him. Lift down the skeleton. Save him. I slice the scraps around the skeleton's legs and carefully lift him down from the hooks to carry him to his cot. First he struggles and fights, but seems to relax into your arms as he realizes you're carrying him. Once on the cot, he seems to sigh, turn over, curling up as though in a peaceful seat. Sleep. Yep. Oh no, I gotta fucking talk to Lorag again, don't I? No? Okay. Look at skeleton. How did he get up there? Where is his belongings? Why would anyone put him there? Cut him down. Get him down from there. Get that poor guy down from there. Put him in his bed. Yes. The path from the mountain joins an ancient road. Your weight returns to you as you settle gradually back down to the ground. The air stills a little. Cold, but fresh. You stand in the foothills of the mountain, looking east over the wide waters of Lake Ilkala, gleam in the sunlight. A high point in the rocks would make a good place to stop and eat. Just to the south, there's a deep fissure in the land, as though something gigantic had stamped its foot and cracked the earth. Yep, Look for the serpent in the fissure. What was the serpent's weakness? Was stone's weakness just beating it up? Big, capital F, fog, big, hot, how, huff. Why would I huff? For what? Placing Gellhorn at your lips, moments later a powerful wind is settled. Your feet slide across the rocks, scrabbling for purchase, and a moment later you are over the edge of the fissure. Look for the serpent in the fissure. Keep watching. Suddenly, a rock explodes out of the ground just a few spans from where you stand. It begins to roll down the slope towards the fissure, then abruptly stops, reverses direction, and begins to roll towards you. Just stand there, stand still. You don't scare me, rock. You stay put, and the rock shoots past you, impacting into the dust in an overhang. The rumbling grows louder, and an even bigger explosion is coming. You won't scare me. Hang on, does it scare me? Hang on. Does it scare me, in fact? Let's, rock. Earth serpent's whereabouts? Nope. Fire serpent. Nope, nope. Earth. 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 Earth serpent's whereabouts. Water serpent's weakness. God, stop! Fire serpent. Ferryman, serpent, time serpent, time, no? Okay. Well, I'm pretty sure I got hints for that one, but Rumbley's growing louder, cast a spell. Can I Zen? That'd be helpful. Nope. Doze. Nope. I thought that was a sleepy one, which wouldn't have cost stamina. I'm trying to do this without stamina. Walk. Maybe. Doze. Huff. Not many good spells. I'm pretty sure getting a rock flung at you doesn't count as protect from magic either. Oh, we've already established Huff is a bad idea here, right? Yeah, sure, I'll slow it down. The only thing that slows is you. Fantastic! I can't move fast enough. The rock buries you. I've been buried by falling rocks. Radical. Look for the serpent in the fissure. Step back. Stay still. Run a little bit. Oh, cool. I'm showered in falling stones. You're knocked off your feet and the ground opens directly where you fall, forming the shape of a freshly dug grave. Pit bottom. That's pretty far. Dust and small stones are still raining over the lip. The ground? The walls of the pit are smooth, not carved, as though the pit had been drilled. There's no way to climb out. The earth is cracking and hissing with steam. Look up. You're about 9 feet below the rim of the pit. You may have to jump to grab the edge, but it's unlikely. You may be able to jump to grab the ledge, but it's unlikely. Suddenly, a rocky protrusion breaks through the pit floor and it glows red. It is boiling hot. What kind of shit are you into, man? Cast a spell. Why can I do it here? Zen. Yeah. Float out of the pit. It fills with burning rocks and lava. Cool. You are out of the pit, but the danger is by no means past. Cracks are radiating across the ground. One opens between your feet. Jump clear. You jump clear just in time to avoid being swallowed. Turning, you spot a large boulder on the top of the rise where you pause to rest, teetering. Dodge right? You prepared to dodge, but something's holding your leg. A small green snake has wrapped itself around your ankle, attempting to bite. Run it through? You draw your sword and run the creature through, when suddenly it begins to grow in size. Its skin blisters and breaks. A huge winged serpent made of crystals and rock coils up, spitting stone shards as it hisses. Okay, good thing I stabbed it. What was it that I had to... What was the rock serpent's weakness? I can't remember. It's a neat-looking serpent, though. Magic! What was the counter to turning to stone? What was the stone counter? Shh. 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 No. Sus, no, dot, walks, big, dumb, lof, off, zap, hoot, hot, wall, big, dot, walk, zraz. Oh, man. What's it look like? Okay, counters zip, counters hot, counters wall, counters rock. Okay, jig, fall. Fall counters rock. Let's try to counterspell a fucking snake. Yeah? Or I can... Oh, I can't even cast that anyway. I could kill myself casting Fireball right now. Cast Talk to Snake. Foolish adventurer, I will be your death. Who can I find to help me? The sorceress Fenestra hides in the Forest of Snata. She could defeat us all if she chose. I hope she dies before you find her. What is your weakness, by the way? I am never weak, so long as I am in contact with the ground, but it will be of no aid to you. It is too late for you to prepare. Enough of this. Grab the serpent. Remembering the serpent's need to be touching the ground, you reach down to snatch the snake, but he's too quick for you. Jackknifing from your grasp. It will clearly do anything to avoid being taken. Grab it again. Dang. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Big guy. Uh-oh. Oh, fuck. Ouch. I am sent into a fissure. Okay. So did I hear about the weakness? No way did I hear about the weakness. Oh, I muted that the whole time, sorry. No, not the spellbook. I'm looking for the notes. Clues. 7 serpents' weaknesses. Teams with serpents. Has a serpent. Water serpent. Whereabouts of the earth serpent. Nope. Fire serpent. Fire serpent. Air of dread. Times weakness. Time. Cave on cliff. Use silver weapons. Sleepless ram. Whispering bridge. Lord of Thring. No, I haven't heard of the earth serpent's weakness. Okay. Cool. Cast a spell. Let's go ahead and fall prematurely. Look for the serpent. Endless drop. Keep watching. Stay still. Serpent. Run for it a little bit. I'm showered in falling stones. There's no way. There's no way. I'm floating. I'm floating. No. Shucks. Casty spell. Okay, so there's fall, big... fall. Well, if I'm gonna fall already, then might as well just big, right? Big. Look for serpent. Nothing but endless drop. Step back. Stay still. I'm just gonna fucking pick up the... I'm gonna pick up the boy. I'm big. What do you mean? I'm still in the pit? I shrink back down to my... Yep. Yep. Cool. 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 Yeah. Cool. Serpent's fissure. Keep watching. Stay still. And another explosion is coming. I'm gonna try walking it. Showered with falling stones. The rocks rain down, bounce harmlessly off my shield. I do take less damage, I think. Or wait, am I just at the state I was before? Look up. The ground. No, please. Fly, my man. Zen. Float out of the pit. Cool. And then I gotta try to uproot the snake. One opens at my feet. Teetering. Dodge right. And then the snake is at my feet. Run it through. Run the creature through. It begins to grow in size. No, run it through anyway, man. Grab this serpent. He's too quick for me. Cast command snake. What's your weakness? What advice can you give me? Pay respect to Nagamanta, the torture master, should you meet him. Okay, enough of this. Abracadabra. What else? Nip. Oh, nip, maybe. Finally have a reason to use it. Cause depression. Sus, sap. Wait, anything else? No, just sap and sus. Rare spells we got here. Huff. Open locks and doors. Slowness, doze. Maybe I might doze him. I already have... Zob? Maybe Zob. Yeah, okay, let's Zob. Maybe. Or do I want to keep that? Do I want to keep my Zob? Let's keep our Zob. In case we can use that later. Let's nip. Suddenly, world around you is moving very slowly. Grab the serpent. Hoist it up triumphantly in the air. The serpent roars and hisses. Cannot avoid my grasp. Would have been maybe more economical to use the slow spell on him instead, but once off the ground, everything changes. The earth settles, the serpent itself shrinks once more to the size of a small snake. Let it land? Why? Why would I let it land? Just to humiliate it? Strangle it. Yeah, I worked pretty hard to strangle that snake. Glad I'm getting the respect I deserve strangling that snake. Yeah. That was good triumphant music for strangling a single snake. Okay. Rocks are smooth and unbroken. The whole thing might have just been a dream, but for vials of stone dust... Yeah, give me that stone dust. Your search, you need to rest and recover. I will consider doing so. I need to get into town and buy some fucking food and sleep. When picks up the stone under verses carved slabs buried by layers of dust. It seems you are walking along what must have been a large flagstone road. You pause to look at the cracks in the stone, hoping to find a gold piece or two buried under the topsoil, but there's nothing. This place has been scoured bare by the winds of centuries. You must keep going, but your exertions left you feeling weak. Perhaps you should simply rest here for a few hours to regain some strength. Yeah, isn't the fire serpent's waiting for me to rest, right? Yeah, wait and rest. A great sensation of peace enters your body as I meditate. Okay. And then it goes back down. Suddenly you hear the sound of hoofbeats. Something is coming towards you along the old road. The next thing you know, you are knocked flying by a low armored creature. It's a roach pig. Throw the chakram. What is the chakram exactly? What did I buy? What the fuck did I buy? No, weapons. Weapons. Chakram. A spiked throwing disc. Is that it? What can that be used for? Cast a spell. Talk to animals. Can I ride you? Y-A-P. Capital P. The roach pig's snuffling transforms into delicately formed speech. Okay. Ow. Ow. Indeed, it seems to recognize that you can understand it almost immediately. Well, now, it purrs in an amiable voice. What manner of creature are you, to be listening to an old pig like me? I'm a sorcerer. Ah, a weaver of stars. We roaches cannot do it, of course. We do not have the correct appendages, but we have observed the behavior amongst your lot. It's remarkable, though I prefer sailing myself. Surely you cannot sail. I mean, as a human-harnessed natural phenomenon, the marriages of wind and water resistance provides for sailing, despite being almost a most unlikely combination. That's rather pleasing to an old pig like me. Do you play Swindlestones? The dice game? I have observed humans playing it, and it seems to me like purely a game of luck, and the element of bluff is merely to disguise the fact. I may be wrong, of course. How is life as a pig? Quite fascinating. He answers, we're naturally curious types, since we cannot write or do as you can. He gestures to his trotters as he speaks. We must observe and think instead. The pig thoughtfully cleans on a trotter with his tongue. How do I cross the lake? I would sail. Though, of course, you need a sailing boat for that. Bid the pig farewell. Take a moment to say goodbye to the pig. The creature bobs its head at you and then stumbles away down the road. You let it go. Godspeed, pig. Godspeed. The sun is sinking. Soon it will be dark. I need to sleep out here. The road passes between 4 pillars of ruined stone gate and then out into a wide plaza of low ruins. Look at the ruins. Door frames jut from the unforgiving sands. Windows stare like dead eyes from buildings molded into the rising cliff itself. This place must have been magnificent once, but now even the specters must have been shredded by the wind. Look at the gate. Pillars were once maybe carved, one set with what looks like a jaguar and the other some kind of winged goat. Perhaps this place was once walled, but there's nothing here now. The pillars are covered in patches of green moss. Collect that moss. Sure. I don't even know what it does. Sniff it. Put your nose on the smell. It's overwhelmed by a tangy, rank aroma of cat urine. Chew it? After smelling that it smells like cat urine? Oh, this is a clearly magical scent. You pop it into your mouth and chew. A moment later, you are gagging and choking. This moss is foul and disgusting with a flavor like rotten meat. It's therapeutic. It'll protect me from bad magic. I know this. I am a sorcerer. I do everything for a reason. You follow the outline of the street into the first of several open plazas. It seems this was once a city, hewn into vertical layers along the mountain cliff face itself. Now it is as though a great clawed creature had scratched it from existence. A few dwellings remain, but they are broken piles. Only one structure remains standing, a tower that rises somewhere to the west. The sun is dropping down to the west. The foul flavor of that moss from the gate is still not quite left your mouth. Explore the ruins. Yeah. I'll sleep here. The ruins of the city are quite extensive. Whatever happened here, it scooped away great sections of the city as though the streets were raked with gigantic claws. The grandest houses are those near the cliff face, further from the slope, and the dwellings become smaller and less remains. The sun is all but gone. It will be night soon. The low cliff, the high cliff. I'll keep exploring until I get the opportunity to sleep. You head upwards on the cliff face, jumping over cracks in the ground now and then, clambering from the roof of one building into the gaping doorway of next. Yes. I'm going to sip a drink since I just stumbled over my words. Mosaics in the floor and painted walls speak of a great wealth, but their patterns can no longer be discerned. Search closely. You search every corner, left through every window and crack, but you find nothing. It seems that whoever lived here left, they took everything they could carry with them. On the highest street above the city, you find a house, perhaps the grandest so far, whose stones are daubed in bright red paint. Go inside. It's going to have a ghost in it. Nothing remains, of course, just the outlines in the stone of a small room with a fire pit at the back. Something white lies in the hearth, perhaps the remains of something long since buried. Look at it. You go over to the fireplace and look at what first like to sound the dice. It's actually teeth. You turn them over in your hands, trying to place what creature they're from. Giant, goblin, ape, human? Ape? No, ape teeth are like human teeth, only larger. These are sharp and curved. Goblin, then. Goblin? No, though they are curved and cruel. They lack the rough edges of a goblin's tooth. Then it strikes you. They are resembling nothing so much as a cat's tooth, only they each are the size of your thumb. These are most likely teeth from the snatticats of the forest to the west. Take them, sure. I mean, teeth are cool. I use teeth all the time. You continue through the curving street until you pass a large doorway, surprisingly intact ruins of a hall. The surprise. Lying in the doorway is what looks like a massive, oversized finger. Look at that finger. A dead giant, perhaps, or so you might be able to acquire a few more precious teeth to add to your collection. I really got to use those giants, man. You follow the line of the finger inside the building along the length of an arm that it disappears under a pile of rubble and stones. Kick the finger? Nah, that man's dead. You go over to the rubble and begin to haul it away. Once you have cleared a few rocks, you begin to see the first few wisps of hair from the giant's beard under the stone. He is, in fact, dead, but can't have died too long ago. Keep working. You keep working, removing the stones with an aim to reach the giant's lower jaw, but after removing a slab of stone from across its mouth, you're struck by a hot, wet blast of breath. He's not dead at all. He's sleeping. Abracadabra. Stay asleep. Rap. Oh, Raz, nah. Rock. Turn to stone. I don't even know that this guy's bad. Big, make myself look like a giant. No, don't draw your sword, man. He's just a dude. Surely there are chill giants. But I can't find any spells that would let me be chill with this guy. I want to rest. But I want to rest outdoors. You walk through the ruins of buildings that spread across the floor of the valley. One seems to have a large warehouse, though whatever was stored here has been taken by the winds. Keep exploring. You follow a sheltered outline of a family home. I gotta go. I'll read this more clearly next time.